Hi there, it's Hamish from Call of the Wild. Welcome to Wild Wednesday. And the plant that I'd like to discuss in a bit more detail is our gorse flowers. I'm standing in a little circle, it's actually quite a big circle, surrounded by gorse. The smell is intoxicating. It's just like fresh coconut. Who needs to go abroad? Well, a lot of people look at gorse and think, oh my goodness, it's an invasive weed, an invasive plant. I have to stop you there, as I said, and look at it completely different. Look at it on three ways. First, what does it do for wildlife, for insect life? Well, for wildlife, the birds love nesting in here and they can take protection. Insect-wise, they love feeding from the gorse itself. For the second is, what does she do for the earth? Well, she's a fantastic reclaimer of land. We're doing a lot of rewilding here, so actually I really love seeing gorse here. It's a great nitrogen fixer for the soil, and the wood, when you burn the wood, the ash is actually so rich in potassium. So actually it offers this ability to enrich the soil. And it also, what it does is allows biodiversity. It acts like a nursery. Surrounded by me is also all these brambles overflowing. There's wild raspberries. There's even wild roses down on the floor here. This place is a hotbed of a nursery. So because of these plants here, the deer don't come in and graze. So it gives so many other plants an opportunity to flourish. Even at my feet where fern is nesting is, I'm surrounded by meadowsweet, bugle, obviously named Bugle, who's sitting over there after that flower. There's silverweed, there's even a figwort. This is so botanically rich that I absolutely love it. And thirdly, well, the gorse flower was obviously medicinal in the past. The flowers you can make a cordial from as a cough mixture. Bark remedies actually use the gorse in one of its remedies, and I think its remedy is actually to make you feel happy. If things find things overwhelming, it's to be taken to sort of make you feel a bit more positive and happier about life. And actually, I think I haven't checked, but I think from memory, the flower actually has some chemical compounds in it that's sort of known as a happy drug, a bit like hypericum. And I think modern science is working on that now. So to be honest with you, you're surrounded by the smells of this plant. It doesn't help but lift up your whole being. You don't need to internalize it, you just need to smell it. And actually, we forget that our olfactory senses as part of a well-being package is so important. It stimulates memory. It's also a helper for stimulating our heart and our mind to think more positively. So smelling the gorse is just, if you find a seat and just sit there and listen to the birds, because we're never far from the birds when you find gorse, because as I said, they love it. So it has this threefold benefit. So if you want and you're out walking, you can also use the flowers, pick them. Please be very careful when you pick the gorse flowers, because these spikes are super thorny. That's why you don't ever get it confused with broom. Broom doesn't have spikes, it doesn't have the smell, and you really don't want to have anything to do with broom in the way of taking it internally. But the flowers, you can just pick one of the flowers, and as you're walking, you can eat the flowers. And they have this super taste of sort of young peas. It doesn't taste of coconut, luckily, because I don't actually like the taste of coconut. I love the smell. And it just picks your whole spirit up. And you can't help it, but also the colour. The colour is so bright, it's so beautiful. So really, the next time you see gorse and it's growing in abundance, don't think, oh my goodness, that's just being greedy and invasive. It's not. It's enriching the soil. It's giving birds and insect life. It's good for us internally and also medicinally. So the next time you see it, as bright as the sun, it should bring joy to your soul to see gorse and everything that she does for us.